Hello everyone, welcome back. My name is Sumit and I welcome all of you to bisvtrainings.com. In my previous video, I demonstrated you how to set up a connection between Python and Salesforce and how to extract the data from Salesforce into Python. In today's video, I will be going to tell you how to do the data manipulation on Salesforce data. So let's take a scenario. So the scenario here is, you can see here I have got a Salesforce account, Salesforce registration, and in this Salesforce registration we have got sales application, and within this sales application I have got account object. So my job is to manipulate the data, or apply the data manipulation on account object. Data manipulation like inserting new record into account object, or editing record, or deleting the any record from an account object through Python program, through Python code. So first of all, we will be going to see how to create a new record into account object. So to set up a connection between Python and Salesforce, we need to import three libraries. So first you need to install pandas. Then you need to work on NumPy, this is for array. And third one, the most important, you need to install simple_Salesforce library into your Python folder. So these three libraries I have already installed in my Python folder, under my Python folder. And if you are not sure whether these library has been installed or not, so you can click on you can go to CMD and you can write a command here, pip install simple_Salesforce. So as you can see here, after I type this message, I got a message that this particular library has already been installed. So I can only upgrade it because this is already installed, it's already satisfied. So there is no need to install it again once it is already done. So I'll just exit it, and I'm going to use the Python interface, Python interpreter, that is the IDLE. And here I just create a new file. And in this new file, first of all I write import pandas as pd, import numpy as np, import simple_Salesforce. Sorry, this should not be import, this should be from this directory. I would like to import Salesforce because this particular Salesforce library is within this directory, in this simple folder, simple_Salesforce. Then I write here sf is equal to Salesforce, and the first thing is we need to set up a connection between Salesforce and Python. So for this we need username, also we need password, and we need security_token. So as you know that because we are trying to access Salesforce data out of Salesforce, out of the box, so that's why security token is required. And how to reset a security token? So let's suppose my username is @bisp.com. Password I'm not going to enter right now here, and the security token, I need a security token. So to reset security token, you need to open your Salesforce, click on settings, my settings, and here in personal you will get an option reset my security token. So click on reset my security token, and you will get an option here, reset my security token. I click on this reset security token, and it will send an email, or a new security token has been sent on this registered mail ID. So let me go and check my mail ID. So you can see I have received a security token. So I copy this security token from here, I copy it and just paste it over here, security token. Okay, so this is the username, that's the password which we are going to enter later on, and that's the security token. And then I use here sf dot account, this will be the entity name or the object name in which we would like to create record. So I want to insert a record into account object, this account object. So that's why I specify here account dot create. And in this we need to specify the attribute names or the field names and their values. So I specify their field names and values. So first I want to store data into name. So I write Jack, and so let's say we want to store only into name. So in this case, what happens when we execute it, it will create a new account and give a name as a Jack, or set its name as a Jack. And here I write print record inserted successfully. So let's test it. So before testing, I need to enter the password. So first of all, let me save it, because when I save it, Salesforce record, and when I execute it, obviously I'll get an error message because the password I have not specified here. So you can see I'm getting an error message, invalid login ID password. So now let me enter password. So as you can see here, after I specify the password and run it again or execute it again, I got a confirmation message, record inserted successfully. So let's go and check into account object whether the record has been created or not. So you can see a new record has been inserted here, name as Jack, account name as Jack. This is the first scenario. In next scenario, I would like to update the record, because as you can see here, there is no phone number associated with this record. So phone number field is blank. So I would like to use the update command, and by using that update command, I will be going to update its phone number. But because we are working on Salesforce, so in Salesforce we need to use the ID. We always use record ID to update the record or to delete the record. So we need to get the record ID. And how to get the record ID of any record in Salesforce? Whenever you click on any record, or you can see the ID, you can get the ID from the URL. So I'll copy this ID because I need this ID to be used in program, and where I'm going to specify the ID. So let's see this. So here, first of all, I change it to record updated successfully, and I want to update this record. So I specify the ID here. That's the ID. So this is how we can specify the ID of the record. So that's the ID of this record. And now again, let's save and test it. So we need to do some modification. First of all, as you can see here, instead of create, I change it to update. Because we are trying to update the record. That's the ID I specify, and also I specify the phone number. So I would like to update the phone number and the name of this record. And even if you don't specify name, that will be okay, because we have already specified the account ID here, account number. So it will update the record based on the account number. So now let's test it. So as you can see here, I've got a message, confirmation message, record updated successfully. Now let's go and check. So right now you see there is no phone number, but when I refresh this record, so I'll found that the phone number will be updated. So you can see the phone number has been updated successfully. And in the same scenario, the last concept is the deleting the record. So in order to delete the record, we need only the ID, record ID. So again, I copy this ID because I'm going to use this ID to delete the record. And in order to delete, I remove everything, and I simply write here the ID, provide the ID, and instead of update, I write here account dot delete, and record deleted successfully. So save it and test it again. So you can see I got a message, record deleted successfully. So let's go and check whether record has been deleted or not. So I click on accounts, and you can see that record has been deleted. And as you know that whenever we removed any record or whenever we delete any record, it will be moved to recycle bin. So when if I click on recycle bin, you can see we have got a record, this Jack. This was the record which we created just now. So this record move to recycle bin. If we want to restore the record, we can select it and we can click on undelete, so the record will be restored back to this account object, back to its position. So that's all in this video. If you have any queries, you can visit our website www.bisptrainings.com. You can subscribe our YouTube channel for more videos on Python. You can connect to us for a customized training on Python. I will be coming up with some new videos with some new topics. Till then, have a nice day ahead. Goodbye.